Well, it is Friday and I am back in the office. I was in Burlington County this morning in the Superior Court and I'm back in the office in Moorestown, New Jersey. See some clients in the afternoon session, not traveling as much today as I did this week. I was in Doylestown yesterday. I was in Delaware County, Pennsylvania earlier in the week. It's been a busy week, as always, in Pennsylvania and New Jersey for our law firm. Came up with a blog article regarding an interesting case involving a homicide by vehicle. And the case comes out of Montgomery County, where the defendant was charged, even though he's never driving the vehicle. He was the owner of a dump truck, which unfortunately killed a woman in Montgomery County. And the prosecutor's office, the district attorney's office in Montgomery County, charged not only the driver, but the owner of this particular vehicle. It appears that the prosecutorial theory was that the owner failed to properly maintain the vehicle and failed to grossly not maintain that vehicle. And that's what led to the allegation. It appears that the vehicle was a commercial vehicle. It would not have passed inspection. Not only that, the owner had employed a driver who wasn't licensed or skilled to drive the vehicle and instructed the driver to not only drive it, but to drive it quickly between stops. It was a dump truck carrying, I believe, asphalt. And due to this negligence or this gross negligence, he was charged and ended up pleading guilty to a crime to a felony of the third degree in Pennsylvania, faces a possible maximum 7 years of state incarceration. Now, it's unknown if right now him and his defense attorney are negotiating a sentence with the DA's office in Montgomery County. I would think there has to be some type of negotiations, and given the fact that there's a co-defendant, possibly some type of agreement to cooperate in the prosecution if the driver's case goes to trial. It's my understanding the driver's case is going to trial, so I believe he's entered a plea of not guilty, and I would think the owner would be called to testify as part of a possible plea agreement, and probably is facing a much lighter sentence than what he received had he been convicted at trial. I always say that if you're being charged with a crime and are entering the negotiations with the prosecutor's office, you have to be looking for a plea deal where you could serve at least half of what you could serve if you were convicted at trial. If you're not getting that, well, then you're kind of in the range of kind of considering a trial, because then you're reaching the range of, well, would you receive worse if you proceeded to trial? And remember that when you're at trial, the Commonwealth or the prosecutor's office has the obligation to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. In this particular case, it shows the wide variety of homicide charges in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Remember, homicide can range from a murder charge to a homicide by vehicle to a involuntary manslaughter charge, which is the least serious of all homicide cases. With regards to murder in Pennsylvania, there's murder of the first degree, second degree, and third degree. Second degree murder is the felony murder charge where the person is charged following a death during the commission of a felony crime. Third degree murder is all other murder, and first degree murder is premeditated murder done with deliberation and intention. So that's just a quick nutshell of homicide in Pennsylvania. It's a similar theory in New Jersey. New Jersey, like Pennsylvania, there are mandatory minimum sentences, a life sentence for a murder charge. And it's important to understand that. If you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, website gamblinglaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All my books, my blogs, my videos are there in one convenient format. In addition to our downloadable books, we have our podcast and over 500 videos on YouTube. Today was Friday, and we came out with a weekly update today, which went over 4,000 of our current and former clients in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. I featured this article, as well as an article that I did on Conor McDavid. Some fantastic articles going into the weekend, provide you with a lot of knowledge, and as always, instant value. We received another client review today, so thank you for that. We've had over 100 client reviews, and we are thankful to our clients who continue to support our law firm. Once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is Friday. If you are driving, please don't drink and drive. Enjoy the weekend responsibly. If you are stopped for suspicion of DUI in Pennsylvania or DWI in New Jersey, do not refuse a chemical test. It will never help your criminal case. If police want to search your car, do not give consent. Remember, giving consent negates all of your constitutional rights, both under the state and U.S. Constitution. In New Jersey, warrantless searches are permissible. They are not permissible in New Jersey. But if the officer wants to search the car, do not get in his or her way. Simply do not give consent and make it clear that you're not giving consent. Once again, have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all very soon.